Today we have stories about the choir's Magical program, a movie actor,
and a cupcake decorating competition, all coming up on MOB.
I know a lot for
Christmas.
There is just one thing I need.
Alexis, can you say MOB? Can you shout it, but like...
MOB!
Welcome back, Marcus. I'm Christian Urea.
And I'm Myra Bakar.
Hey, did you notice all those rolled up banners in the cafeteria last week?
Yeah, it has something to do with the choir. So Rishi and I went to ask the directors what it's all about.
All right.
Just last week, Marcus Choir held its annual Madrigal event. We spoke to the choir directors and some students.
Madrigal started here at Marcus in 2007. The choir director at the time, Jason Dove, didn't like Christmas music or holiday music. He said, let's instead make this ginormous production called a Madrigal dinner.
A madrigal is an event that dates back to the Renaissance, where people gathered around to have a grand feast.
All the students, in our case, dress up in costumes, and we serve a great dinner to our audience and perform music. And the seniors all cry because that they realize that it's their last Ave Maria. It's their last Madrigal dinner, and that, you know, it's kind of like a big pillar of their senior year.
When we sing our final Ave Maria, so it's the last performance date that we have, and we'll sing Ave Maria, and that is where everybody gets really emotional. And everybody's so emotionally vulnerable, including yourself.
The students are split into groups called houses, each house with their own specific job relating to the show. Some serve the food, some act in the play, but all of them sing.
Madrigal Dinner is a choir concert, but dressed up. All of our students are in kind of a Renaissance peasant costume. We have transformed the cafeteria into a castle with all of these decorations and set pieces, like if you've been to medieval times. It's very much similar to that. Each class has their own music, and then there's some music that we all perform together every year. So some traditional pieces that we do, and creating something so beautiful together. There's no way you can't feel pulled to feel the emotion as well. There's just not another experience like that.
This has been Rishi Hanumanlu and Myra Bakar for MOB.
If you're feeling that holiday spirit, maybe you'd like a new Christmas movie.
So we sent Marley and Rhea to check out a new movie starring senior Claire Capek.
Senior Claire Capek played Becca Larson in a new holiday movie, A Christmas Present. The movie follows a family as they clash over how to spend the holidays.
I had no idea how meaningful and deep the movie was until I saw it come together, and I was like, wow. It's not just a happy-go-lucky Santa's coming to town, be good.
How long has it been?
We are going to spend Christmas in Ohio with your Uncle Paul and Ashley.
Claire gave us some insight on what it was like being on set.
So meeting the stars of the movie and the cast and the crew, it was just super welcoming and a lot more positive than I first expected it to be. Like Candace Cameron Bure, she was the sweetest person ever. She isn't like some superstar that thinks she's like on top of the world and better than everyone. Everyone's beneath her.
She balances acting, modeling, school, and being a teenager.
So I always let teachers know that I might be missing classes due to my job. All the teachers that I have were super on board. The only unfortunate part was it was kind of hard to balance it, and it's manageable, but it does get a little complicated. I do try to make people my priority as well as myself. That gets a little bit lost too. There's a lot going on in my life, and I have to learn how to balance it somehow.
Claire plans on further pursuing acting and modeling after high school. This has been Marley Roberson and Rhea Hadamio reporting for MOB.
I'm actually pretty excited to watch this over the break.
Me too, it looks perfect for my family movie night.
Speaking of family and the holidays, what do you like best about Christmas?
I guess I like getting presents.
Well, volunteers are making sure these LISD kids are also getting presents this year.
We started the LIC Angel Tree in 2002 when we realized that some of the gifts that we were hoping to give weren't going directly to the students.
LASD Adopt an Angel is a charity which aims to ensure that every child receives gifts this Christmas.
The goal for the program is to get every angel adopted. This year we're going to be close to 3,000. the community comes through. And I will tell you, it's the community that is adopting. This is our special time during the holiday season, but also we've had families who have lost their homes, who are struggling, that have reached out to our Angel program, and things that we have left over from this year, if we have anything left over, we try to help those families throughout the year that really need help. It's fun, it's challenging, but so far we've made it work. We've made it work every year. I'm hoping again for this year.
You know, watching and knowing that you've got these kids who are going to open up gifts on Christmas morning and who are going to be so thrilled, you know, it truly just warms my heart, but it's not as big of a blessing to me as it is to them.
The program leaves a lasting impact on the families and children donated to.
Having students that receive things as children that are up here as high school students that have been like, I received gifts from them, and so I'm here to help, to give back. Then we have adults and parents that also come up that donate and say, I'm giving back because my family received help from the LISD Adopt an Angel program when we needed it most, and now we're in a good place, so we're here to help.
Even though the program requires a lot of time and dedication, the volunteers feel that it's worth it in the end.
Just keep giving, keep participating. These kids are worth it, 100%, and they need to feel loved and appreciated, and that's what this does.
Just to like give back to people who don't have, like in the community, like a lot of people just don't have as much as us, and if you have something to give, it's just really nice to give back.
I feel like everyone deserves to know what Christmas feels like.
This has been Sarah Kuntz and Rue Manderfeld, reporting for MOB.
Aw, that was really sweet.
Hey, do you hear jingle bells?
That's corny.
Grinch. Well, these students sure did, so they visited the big guy up north.
Today we will be finding Santa.
Everybody shut up. I'm on the phone with Santa.
We just pulled up on the scene, and Santa is already here. I see he's driving a Subaru Ascent, but he does have reindeer antlers on it, so I'm pretty sure it's him. We're not regular high schoolers, you know, we're reporters. So I gotta come in costume.
It's really him.
I was beyond ecstatic to meet the big man, but I had to contain myself. This was, of course, the biggest, most important interview of my career.
Any what?
Stressors, like any?
Well, of course there's always stressors. We at this time of year, we're on a tight calendar, okay? A tight time frame. We have to leave ourselves time to get from one group of children to another. I just want to bring joy and bring happiness.
Whenever you're moving from place to place, when you're getting in and out of your car, do you ever worry about somebody catching you, like, without your hat on? Or
Well, if my hat's off, I mean, I don't wear my hat all the time. And this is what I look like with my hat off. I'm still Santa.
Next, I sat down with Mrs. Claus, the brains of the operation, to learn some of Santa's stats for the season.
We have about 38 more appearances between now and getting ready for Christmas Eve. And of course, Christmas Eve is off the record.
Yes.
Whew, that's a record high, but we do have 38 more precious visits.
And that's when I learned the true meaning of Christmas.
I am the spirit of love and giving worldwide. And that spirit doesn't just come through me. It comes through people, everyone who loves and gives.
This has been Harrison Hamry and Ethan Shepard reporting for MOB.
Find out who's naughty or nice. Santa Claus is coming to town.
It's him! I told you he was real!
Well, we had some of Miss Tally's students decorate some treats to leave out for him.
We brought this majestic creature into our world, then gave these students the task of replicating perfection. One of them is blindfolded, while the other has to be their eyes. Let's see how it went.
Put that down. Right here. No, up here. I'm gonna grab the icing. Never mind, you got it. We have to frosting. Hurry up! Let's go! That's good. Yes. Oh my god. Okay, sorry. Oh, it's all the way to your left. At the corner of the end of the table. All the way on Jason's side.
Do we have it?
You have to go around the table. A little bit back a little. No. I mean this way, sorry. Go up a little, literally up the left corner where you were with the icing was. Joking!
Okay, that's good.
No, wait, they're back! No! Did they spill? Yes, they did, Troy. Reach right in front of you. Right there.
I think we might need to
Yo!
Wait, where's ours? They're gonna take off.
No! We're done. Put it down.
All right.
I did that! Good job, Tori! This is so bad.
I think we won. I think that looks good. It looks like the design.
Not gonna lie, y'all's kind of looks like it's gonna like go rampant.
It speaks for itself.
This has been Harley Smith, Christian Urea, and Hunter Towns, reporting for MOB.
Hi, I'm Reese Rome.
And I'm Eric Steinman, and this is your sports update.
Starting off with some professional sports, the Cowboys sit at second in the NFC East and fifth in the playoff standings. They go on the road to face the Jacksonville Jaguars next weekend.
Oh wow, it's looking pretty good for them.
Yes, it is.
Well, on to the Stars. They're second in their division with Jason Robertson and Joe Pawlinski leading the way. They're on for a streak of road games, so we're looking forward to seeing how they're going to do on those.
And then the MLB, the winter meetings have just wrapped up, and the Rangers spent big, signing both pitchers Jacob deGrom and Andrew Heaney to 5- and 2-year deals respectively. Also, Martin Perez accepted the qualifying offer and will be back with the club. They also garnered the 4th overall pick in MLB's first ever lottery draft.
Wow, I'm looking forward to seeing how they're going to do next year.
They've got a lot of upside.
The Mavs will be playing the Cavaliers on the 14th. They're looking to defend home court for a streak of home games. Their star player, Luka Doncic, is pulling up MVP numbers. He's first in the league in scoring and 4th in assists.
Lastly, the FIFA World Cup rolls into the semifinals this weekend without the United States. They fell 3-1 to the Netherlands in the round of 16. Morocco, Argentina, Croatia, and France are all looking to get into the finals.
Now, on to Marcus Sports. Wrestling has been doing exceptionally well this year in their tournaments. So we decided to get some insight on how they're doing.
The guys' wrestling season is underway, and they will wrestle at tournaments and other competitions until February.
I don't know if my boys, like that or not, but they were going to wrestle top competition, but that's what we've been training for. That's what we've been working for. We're about challenging ourselves and being the best. So if you want to do that, you got to wrestle the best.
Like any other coach, Stoberl does face challenges.
There's going to be individuals that have great days, and that's going to be fun. And then there's going to be other individuals that have rough days. Even if your team takes first place, there's that one kid or 2 kids or 3 kids that had a rough day, and so it's never a perfect day.
Some may consider wrestling an individual sport, but it takes the whole team to make sure each individual is ready.
You cannot become a good wrestler without great partners in the practice room. You just won't. One of the big things we say at Marcus is never go to state by yourself.
Trevor Trueheart, a varsity wrestler, hopes his training takes him far this year.
So I bumped from 19th in state to 9th in state. My only goal for this season is to make it to state. I don't have to place in state. I could go 0-2 in state, just lose all my matches, but I went to state. That's all I'm looking for.
Stoberl is also excited about the rest of his team and what they will accomplish this season.
We got some really entertaining boys that can do some great things. So I'm hoping at other competitions we can get a crowd out and our guys can put a show on. If you'd be entertained watching a fight on a sidewalk, well, come watch a wrestling match.
This has been Reese Rome, Rhea Jaramillo, and Eric Steinman reporting for MOB. The team has a duel against Louisville this Wednesday in the Silver Gym. Now, back to Christian and Myra.
Well, that's it for today. I'm Christian Urea.
And I'm Myra Bacard.
Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays, everyone.
Can you guys sing Frosty the Snowman?
No, we can't.
Perfect.
Absolutely not.
I can. Yes.
Can you sing it?
Frosty the Snowman was a jolly happy snow. That's wrong.
You don't have to sing it.
Frosty the Snowman was a jolly happy soul. That's all I'm gonna do.
Frosty the Snowman was a jolly happy soul with the... Wait, I can't remember the words.
Right now? Frosty the Snowman was a jolly happy soul with a corncob pipe and a button nose and 2 eyes made out of coal. Frosty the Snowman was a fairy tale, they say. He was made of snow, but the children know how he came to life one day.